Hello friends, today I'm going to show you the recipe for chicken achari. If you have any detailed questions regarding the spices, you can always post your comments and questions at my email kathak.org@piamajumdar.com. Also, you can subscribe on YouTube to more recipes and on Facebook. For the preparation, I took 2 breasts of chicken, or you can take 1 kg of large chicken, cut into pieces, 1 bell pepper, red and green, and 2 to 3 tomatoes chopped, about 5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 large onion pureed, 1 cup of yogurt, well beaten, and half more cup for the marination of the chicken, with 2 teaspoons of salt, 4 to 6 cups of water for gravy or as per desired, 3 tablespoons of ginger and garlic paste each, or you can use whole as well, Achari pickle or mango pickle 4 tablespoons. For the spices, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of turmeric. I have over here Kashmiri desi mirch 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 2 to 3 red chillies, 1/4 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, about 1/4 teaspoon of black cardamom, black peppercorn, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, and 2 to 3 teaspoons of salt or to taste. So in a large wok I've heated oil, added some salt, pepper. I'm going to saute some of this bell peppers, which I'm going to garnish at the end. After 2 minutes of frying, I take it out. On medium-high heat, I'm going to add another 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to add most of my whole spices, the black peppercorns, Let it saute for about a minute. Then we add the onions. And fry this. In this recipe, traditionally they use onion seeds, crushed coriander seeds, kalonji or the onion seeds. They are all mixed there in the mango pickle. So it just makes it easier to throw in all that. And I'm letting my onions brown. And as they get brown, I'm also going to add the chicken. Had already 2 teaspoons of salt. So I'm just going to add this gravy, about 2 teaspoons of salt. So 1, 2, depending on the gravy that you desire. We like more gravy, so I've added more of the ginger and the garlic. In my family, they like the flavor of this. But if you don't want to add paste, you can add full spice and just a garlic clove and ginger cut into thin slices. To this I'm going to add a teaspoon of coriander powder, also a teaspoon of turmeric, little bit of turmeric, if you want you can add a few tomatoes in this dish. And on high flame, just saute everything. I'm going to add it now so that it gets well combined, about 2 tablespoons, and it has its own oil, mustard oil. So it should have about 2 tablespoons of oil, and 2 tablespoons were added before, so total gets about 4 to 5 tablespoons. And I'm going to let the masala and the spices cook for a few minutes. till it changes a red color. So it's been about 5 to 10 minutes. As you see, the color is changing. Now at the beginning you can fry the chicken to a golden brown and then you can add the spices. But to make things easier, I took another wok and I'm heating some oil in there, and as the masala will take time to cook, I'm going to take on high. I'm going to make the flame on high. I added about 2 tablespoons of oil and I'm going to fry. So it's been about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. I'm stirring in to check that my spices have been well combined, and at this point of time either you can lower the heat or just turn the flame off. I'm adding in the yogurt. In the meantime, in another pan, my chicken is frying here. I want a goldenish tinge on it. Then I put on the stove again, little bit of olive oil. The chicken at the same time in this pan was getting softened for 10-15 minutes. As my masala was cooking, it looks nice and rich, good to serve guests on a good occasion. Over here my gravy is well combined with all the spices. I'm going to let it boil for 10-15 more minutes. And if there are any large pieces, you can always make small pieces of them. I always like to add some salt and pepper in my chicken for this sort of dish. Not all the dishes don't require pepper. As you can see, the color of the Achari chicken is changing in here. I'm going to take the pieces of the chicken and add it to the gravy. The whole process of the chicken, for this much of chicken, should be minimum 45 minutes to 1 hour for it to boil. And I'm going to combine all this and cover it with a lid and let it cook for 10-15 more minutes. So friends, over here we can now see the chicken, and look at this. It looks like the most exotic dish in a restaurant. It's been cooking on low flame for an hour. Some people say chicken cooks fast. but that's the reason why most of the pieces are hard. All the spices have combined well. The oil has separated. I'm going to add or garnish this with some coriander leaves, some peppers, and also, just for a flavoring at the end, a teaspoon of garam masala. And I'm sure your guests will visit you more often after you prepare this dish for them. So I have many such more recipes. You can serve this with peas pulao or paratha. It serves a family of 6 to 10. And please post your questions and subscribe on YouTube /choreography Pia. And thank you for watching.